Okay, let's talk about this part in the Bible which condemns gay people, because you all won't leave me alone on this one, especially not on Instagram. So let's go into it. And before I read this, please remember, the Bible talks a lot about discernment. Specifically, Jesus used to say about that, and know them by their fruits. Now remember, the Bible was edited and things were chosen to go in by the hand of man, often people who were in power. So just keep that in mind. So the verse is, if man lies with a male as with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. Surely they shall be put to death. Their blood is upon them. So let's break this down. It was taken from a section of scholars called the Holiness Code, a list of purity laws intended for ancient Israelite priests and their community. It also includes laws about not wearing clothes of mixed fabrics, not eating shellfish or pork, not planting two crops in the same field, and executing children for dishonouring their parents. Now, if you want to follow this first one, are you all following these ones as well? Because I don't think you are. These were part of a ritual purity system, not universal moral law, yet only some laws are still upheld by modern Christians, and only this one is cherry-picked with violent judgment, and that tells you a lot. The verse emerged from an early cultural context where lineage, tribal purity, and strict roles were life or death survival systems. The Israelites were trying to differentiate themselves from neighbouring cultures. The reference to abomination is not necessarily about moral evil. It means ritually impure or taboo, like eating pork or touching blood. It doesn't mean hated by God. That's a modern mistranslation and a misuse. Nowhere in the Gospels did Yeshua, or Jesus, affirm this verse. He never condemned same-sex love. Instead, he broke purity laws repeatedly. He touched the unclean, he welcomed those cast out, and healed the outcasts. If he believed in executing people over this, wouldn't he have said it? Instead, he said, let the one without sin cast the first stone. Are all of you without sin reading this? Because I don't think a single one of you is. And this verse was used to justify many atrocities. It's been used historically to justify executions, persecutions, and abuse. But so were other Levitical laws. That's how slavery, genocide, and misogyny were all once biblically justified. When people weaponize this verse today, they're often repeating something they've been taught without understanding the language, context, or distortion behind it. The distortion loves this verse because it can trigger shame, judgment, and self-hate, especially in spiritual seekers. But real truth sets people free, and Christ consciousness invites transformation, not fear-based obedience. There is a massive distortion frequency on this earth now. Some people know what it is and they're willingly participating in it. Other people get pulled into it and they don't really understand what is happening or that they're fully in it.